Hi, welcome to Bias and Boba. I'm Dar.
I'm Tab.
And we're here to do our first podcast on Pursuit of Jade, which is
the hottest Cdrama right now that's going on.
right?
That's correct. And we have our drinks right now. We have matcha. Right?
What are you guys drinking?
What are you drinking? This is our matcha. There's no boba today, but there's just...
That's okay. I think we just need the energy to kind of talk through the show, and we're curious to see what you guys think about it after we cover some of the questions that we have. And so
let us know in the comments.
Let's get into it. Okay, so I think one of the questions that that I think was important for us getting into this is, were you here for the plot? The romance, or just the pretty costumes that most C-drama is all about? So,
romance. Romance. What was yours?
Okay, so I think romance, of course, but with C-drama, there's the historical side to it, right? The cinematography,
definitely that.
The actors and the actress, hands down.
Yes.
When I knew ZLH was going to be the lead male character, that in itself
was a drawn.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
The female actress, this is my first time seeing her.
Same. I have no prior knowledge of her in the beginning, and I've never seen her other shows, but I think there is other shows that she's done. But she was not really like someone I've been following, so I had no clue of how her acting was going to be as well. So yeah.
So I think overall, just those two actors alone. Well, the first one was ZLH. He's very popular.
Yeah.
Draw me into it, and the fact that it's romance and it's kind of a historical drama to it was why I decided to watch it.
Personally, I normally just watch a lot of C-drama in period pieces, just because of how I grew up watching those.
Yeah.
So for me, the costume and all that stuff is like very like pretty, and I love that kind of take on that is the time period of where it takes place. So
we know why you're watching this.
That for sure we do. we all know. Well, that's the whole reason why we were drawn in was he's the main point.
Okay. Should we? Oh, so for the plot, I didn't know much about the plot. All I knew was it was something. There's always fighting scenes in any type of C-drama.
Yeah.
So I think
it's a typical C-drama when they talk about, taking revenge and, trying to revenge on my family, murder my entire family kind of thing. That's just very normal.
Right.
But I think knowing...
But let's not normalize it.
Yeah, I mean, like in drama, in any kind of C-drama, I feel like that's a very, cliche. Because it's like that's all they pick from, right? And for the female as well, I didn't know what to expect about her,
right?
Especially her side. So I wasn't sure what her character was because I didn't read up on it first before going into it. So yeah.
Okay. All right. So we want to jump into some of the romance and chemistry questions. I'm pretty sure people are talking about this. We see this on Instagram, YouTube, about the romance involved. So we wanted to cover two questions. The first one is, do these leads have real chemistry, or are we just being gaslit by slow motion eye contact? Okay.
For sure, I think in the beginning I felt like they didn't really have much of a chemistry, between the two of them. I think the story developed for sure as the episode progresses. Their chemistry did got drawn closer to each other, because I think at first it was he was more like, I will repay her, she helped save my life kind of thing, and I will give her a lot of money, whatever she wants kind of thing, fame, whatever you want. But I think eventually he started to have more feelings for her. But I think initially though, chemistry wise, there weren't any chemistry in the beginning.
Yeah. I felt the same way. I think it took them a while to kind of get comfortable. Maybe it's just
I think this is their first acting together too,
right?
Yeah,
that could be it. But I think over towards the end there was more of a chemistry connection.
I think they started building.
But maybe with C-drama it's just like that. They didn't really want to.
True.
Everything is slow motion, right?
Right.
Romance, chemistry overall was just slow moving to the point where everyone's like, come on now.
Get with it. like move on. Like,
Right.
yeah, I felt like that too. It's like I was almost like, if you don't like get with her, then let her find someone
Yeah,
else. Kind of
exactly.
thing.
Like, dude, what are you
Other
doing?
guys out there.
Got no game.
Well, I guess in a sense they have to draw out the 40 episode. I
Right,
mean, it
right,
was a
right.
40 episode,
Yeah,
so
it
the
is.
relationship had to be built, right?
Right.
In a sense of like romance wise. But I do feel like to my standard, it's a little slow.
That's true. That's true.
I feel like it's a little slow to like. I mean, you could build character. Okay, but it's like the romance part could go along with that character
Right.
building.
Okay.
It's how I feel. Yeah.
So this then leads to question number 2 that we have is, how many almost kisses did we endure before anything actually happened?
oh my gosh,
I
the
don't-
tension.
Yeah.
It was just like,
It was-
is it gonna happen? When?
It was like a what is it? Cat and mouse
Yes.
type of
Yes. Exchange,
chase
yes.
going on.
Yeah.
And so
Tug of war.
Yeah, it was
It's
definitely a tug of war.
Tug of war between. Yeah.
I mean, they did have the kissing scene where the candy exchange, right?
oh yes. Yeah.
That was a shocker.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't expecting that. But of course, someone had to ruin like the moment, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and when they ended up getting married, was there any actual?
It was. You talking about in the initial? wedding?
Yeah.
Initial. It wasn't. No, it was just purely platonic. It was purely like money transaction.
Right.
There
It
was
was
no
a
like.
business agreement.
Yeah.
Right,
It was
right.
like okay, we'll go and they were kind of uncomfortable
But
because that was brand new. That was brand new, right?
okay.
Yeah.
Even though it was a business arrangement.
Uh-huh.
But do you remember the part where the not her real mother, but the neighboring mother,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Where
The aunt. I call her the aunt.
She gave her a Kama Sutra book.
The position. And the guy was like, "That's the position they're in right now."
I mean,
Is
is that really accurate, right, during that time? I don't know. I'm curious to see if that's pretty accurate that they have that.
I think maybe because they don't have a way of explaining it to each other of
Right.
how to like, oh, this is how you position yourself or whatever.
Yeah.
I think as maybe that's what parents do back in the day, is give them those books to like, this is what you do when you guys get married, kind of thing. So and they go by. It's kind of like the Bible, right?
Right,
Like
right.
this is when you're finally married. This is what you do
Right.
and stuff like that. But they don't. I don't think it's a taboo. They don't talk about it.
Which is interesting to
Correct.
have a book
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that in general. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
See, I don't know if that's like a like a that
modern
version of-
twist?
of it.
Yeah.
Of it. Maybe it's like another version of it. I don't know.
Okay.
So someone wants to give us a little history.
Okay,
of that.
so
That'll be good too. Put that
getting
down.
back to the question, how many did we were like, come on. Okay, so they had the first one.
yes.
Okay. They had the drunken scene, right?
That drunken scene, I feel like that's always a given. Like when there's a drunk moment, there's always got to be a kiss, right? Like we're like, yes, we're gonna get something because we know someone's drunk.
But the
kind of
funny
thing.
part to that, and the funny part to that is like, after they had that kissing scene, and you see the camera panning into the workers, right?
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Like, oh, what's going on? I really like that transition to show a little humor to it.
Yeah. It kind of takes the edge off of the main character of like them, moving on,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay, so since we're all in this topic, do you want to jump into that scene in the bath?
Okay.